Yeah, you right here live with DJ Flavor 5.0.
Nah, you a fool for this
We got Dino in the house. Miss Panay, Black, Stream Love, Waves Media One. Let's go.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Be love in the building. If you like it, I love it. Let's go. Get it today, y'all.
What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Panay Black, and we are here at your ear once again.
Hey, and y'all already know who it is, Dino Hustle Hard, and I want to welcome y'all again to All That Smoke. All right, now, right off the back, I'd like to introduce everybody once again. If you didn't catch the first show, welcome to the second. Now, we want to start off with our first topic, the topic that we always like to start off with, what's smoking? So, Panay, what's smoking?
Well, what's smoking today, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much melanated mental health. And that's what's on my mind today. I want to speak about, mental health, and do we as melanated people, do we speak about it enough in our households? Do we educate ourselves enough? Are we working towards bettering our own mental health? Are we even questioning if it's there or not? And then, my reasoning for asking this is because today more than ever, we are just witnessing at an all-time high, devastating tragedies all around the world, in so many different urban areas, from high and low, globally, where we're not
Yes.
It's not even crimes being done to us. It's not black on black crimes, but rather yet the crimes that we're doing to our loved ones.
Right.
The mental health issues that are causing, children to kill themselves before they even get to junior high school. Who's speaking to them? Are we just going back to finding out where we went wrong in not considering mental health? Because I remember when I was coming up, I'm born in the 80s, raised in the 90s.
Say that.
Your family can see and sense if something isn't right with you, and that's an open conversation to find out if everything with you is okay, so that you don't literally physically walk yourself off of a cliff. And just it's traumatizing today to just see children, grown men and women, whether they're on drugs or not, going through these mental health issues and harming their loved ones. And some of these people are waking up and not even realizing that they've done all of what they've done after, massacring their family or their children. And it's just like, it's becoming almost like an epidemic.
Right. And see, and I want to speak on that too, because just recently here in the city where I'm at, we had a kind of subject matter that is close to that. It's a young man who sat up there and he massacred his whole family, and he did it with such malicious intent that this is why we wanted to make sure that we brought up this subject matter talking about melanated mental health. I mean, young men who are afraid to speak to someone because they're scared that they're going to be looked at like they're soft or like they're less than a man because, they want to go ahead and speak what's on their heart. And I'm not gonna say for not 1 second that there ain't men out here that make it hard for other men to be comfortable.
Yeah,
speaking and venting and having that moment to actually ease down and let that go and not hold on to it and make it something else. What stews and simmers in a pot when it boils eventually evaporates, and then it swirls and it burns, and then it turns into a whole nother thing. And this is what I'm, it touched me, like I said, with the subject that just happened, because the young man that did that stayed but a few blocks from me, but a few blocks. And that's why I wanted to make this such a big thing for everybody to talk to your children, talk to your husbands, talk to your brothers, talk to your uncles, have a sit down, have that unified moment of men coming together and being able to speak and unwind and do more than just sit, drink, and smoke and do things that they think that's all we do, right? Type thing.
We'd be loving to come back on a deeper level. We need that deeper level love to come back into,
of course.
Into homes, into our community. The pain needs to be lifted. It's a sad thing.
It is. Be love. What you think?
Yes. Now, stemming off this, the recent murders and everything. There's been so many murders going on. I mean, we just broke a record where we're at here for the last year in murders. So, I don't know. Actually, it's the problem because I know these people need help. I know
Right.
there's people need help, like, first of all, financially.
Yeah.
There's financial help they need, you know what I'm saying? And there's also mental health, because there's really not any place you can go to get mental health besides a psychiatrist, right?
Right.
I mean, other than that, and then you have to have money for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's, it's always a catch-22 somewhere in the whole situation. And when talking to when dealing with the younger kids, you know what I'm saying, is it the parents? You know what I'm saying? Do we have to get help for the parents first?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying, because if you help the parents first, then they can help the children.
True.
So, you know what I'm saying? I think we got to start with the parents. You know what I'm saying? We got to educate these parents more on, mental health and dealing with their children's, you know what I'm saying, mental health and mental, well-being.
Yeah.
Because in the long run, it's like I said, it's a sad subject that really, you know what I'm saying, is taking over. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I like to say this. I'm sorry, love.
No, go ahead.
I believe it's beyond speaking. It's truly people having to go deep within themselves, because you know something, I see every day women. I'm sorry, pardon my French, but this is what's smoking. Women need to stop. And I'm talking, and I'm not giving this a color. I'm not giving this a specific, a specific demographic of people. If this is you who degrade your children, if you call your children out of their name, I can't say if you popped your children, because like I said, I grew up getting an ass whooping.
Ass whooping here and there. You need one.
Bit that smoke.
Right. So it's like
Spit that smoke.
It's like people want to be respected as parents nowadays, but are not diligently doing the work.
They're not being parents. They're not adulting.
And little people are looking at them, and they don't realize that they're not that figure for them. They're not that figure of what I should do, or should I go. For me, I take myself outside of that, because I thoroughly speak to my children. I ask my children if I'm doing a good job, because their opinion matters. Just because you think that you're the parent, that old fashioned what I say goes.
No, I was just about to say that now. That thing of do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, as I do. Yes, that's correct right there.
Right, and it's just like these children are coming out knowing how to work iPhones and iPads before they're 3 years old. You don't think that they are fully aware of consciously receiving and giving love, affection, emotion, transparency amongst their family.
Right.
Like if the opportunity and the environment is not set up in a place in which the child is nurtured, and this is everything. This is for an adult in a family, or an adult that has no family, that's with their circle of friends.
Right.
If you don't take the time to figure out what it is that you need and who your people are and what stimulates your mental growth and what doesn't,
you're gonna be lost.
Right, and we are moving in a
most
generation of lost people right now, because right now iPads are raising children.
Yeah, this is serious, and that's why we said, like the whole subject matter, like we said, and rounding this out, melanated mental health is serious. I want everybody to really take this moment to be honest with yourself, and if you really need help, if there's any melanated psychologists will ever think to look at this page and check us out, contact us. We would like to get you connected to the people that want to speak to you, that need to speak to you.
Most definitely.
Before we move on, everyone, does anybody got something they want to say before we round this out?
I just want to say that it's going to be hard to do, because it's a set in. This is set in.
Yeah.
This is going to take a while to fix. This is almost set in stone now, with the way it's going. Everything just increases every year. The murders, the suicides, everything.
Yeah.
And especially among our people, and in our city where we're at, there's a shooting there's a shooting every night.
Yeah.
There's a shooting every single night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know, is it gun? It's hard, because
it goes back to gun control and all that stuff. So
so many things.
All the way further back than that, all the way to Maya Angelou, with just us people not realizing that this is not it. As long as there's life in your body,
Yeah.
soul, and your spirit,
Right.
and you are able to move your limbs and get to going, you just gotta restart
Yeah.
and program it and be who you want to be and put
Yeah.
that foot out and just and
You can be better.
the
Yeah,
universe
yeah. You can
will
always
happen
make things
full
better.
circle.
You always make
Right,
things
and that's
better.
that.
Well, definitely.
So like I said, this is All That Smoke, y'all, and we want y'all to go ahead and pay attention and be serious about checking your mental health.
Oh, yes,
All
for
right?
sure.
So now we're gonna move into the
Together.
next subject matter. But before we move into that next subject matter, I want to say right off the back that everybody is feeling the heart, sympathies for everybody who understood and knows about the legend, which is Miss Cicely Tyson. So let's just take that moment for that because she
Rest in
passed.
peace, Cicely.
Rest in peace, Miss Cicely Tyson, the beautiful lady that she is, melanated sister of all. All right, queen. So let's go ahead and then move into the next subject matter, which was man up. That's what I wanted to speak on. It's like, we want men to actually take accountability. Let's take accountability and be real with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. There's no reason to hold on to the anger and the bitterness of sitting when you know that you're wrong type thing. So that's what I want to speak on. Is it really that hard for men to go ahead and have that moment of clarity to where you actually be real with yourself and be honest with yourself and your woman?
Well, actually, it depends on the situation because I believe it's hard for men to open up because if we open up, what's that next man gonna think about us? Or, what's that next man gonna tell the next man about me? You know what I'm saying? Because, people be talking.
Speak your smoke.
Straight up.
Speak your smoke, Flav.
You know what I'm saying? What you got to say, man?
I mean, I think that manning up is like being responsible and for your actions.
Right.
You know, when you do something, you should be accountable for it. If I owe you something and you owe me, I'm accountable for that.
Yes.
Man up and take care of your family,
Right.
Do all the right responsible things in life.
And that's what we get away from. That's what I mean. It's like what B-Love was touching on, like, men, we worry about what another man thinks of us more than our family and our kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes it throws me off.
Strength for our kids.
Exactly.
So our
Right.
kids will grow.
Right.
Like the topic of my son,
Right.
My son graduated high school at 16.
Yeah.
Ain't that it?
He's an IUPUI in Bloomington.
That's what's up.
Dig that.
I got a 4-year-old that can do everything. Like she said, I didn't know she can do an iPad
And all that stuff. It's like they come out with the little fingers and stuff ready to go jump on somebody's phone.
Right.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's teaching them.
Well, see, but with that though, that's another problem though because it's the social media thing too. Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to look good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody trying to look good. Don't want to say,
It's a
hey,
persona. It's a persona. It's
You know what
not.
I'm saying?
It's not the true you no more.
if you put out, hey, brothers, I need help. How you gonna think people gonna look at you on your page?
Man, be responsible for your daughters.
You know what I'm saying? That's true.
Yeah, big
I got
responsibility.
A 16-year-old.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of daughters.
Exactly.
And you
Ask
have to
yourself,
watch.
are you
The
the man?
world's built with predators.
Say again, Nye.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't
Go ahead.
realize that my DJ over there was talking. I'm coming in through Zoom, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me.
It's okay.
I was just saying that, I was just touching up
Right.
on what he's saying. Don't even worry about me over here. I'm not in this conversation because I'm not a man. I don't have that genitalia to be able to, to
But
say
we,
my.
but we always want to speak. We always want you to speak your smoke
Yeah.
because this is what we need as
Yeah.
men.
Okay, so
we want to talk to
maybe I
strong
was-
from a
women.
woman's
But
approach.
Maybe I was just a
perspective.
little bit too cloudy and lost it.
She got clouded.
Being that she's a woman, her perspective is accountable too for a man. 'cause
Exactly.
y'all raised a man.
Exactly.
Y'all struggles was harder than ours because y'all had us. I had to carry us.
But see, you know what? This right here, this generation of males should be the males that want to be that father figure, that want to be home and take care of their family. Like Flav was saying, like, I got 2 twin girls. Believe me, I love them to death, and believe me, there won't be a figure on this planet that will keep me away from them. Keep close to your little ones,
Oh, yeah.
stick tight
Close
to
as you
that
can.
thought, man. So as close as you can, man. So we want to go ahead and make sure that y'all understand. Man up. Be real with yourself.
Man.
Take accountability and make sure that you take care of your business. Now, with that being said, y'all already know this is All That Smoke. So, chronic break, and we going. All right, all right, all right. Let's get into this next thing. Miss Panay 99. Tell me. What's on your mind?
So I'm sorry, but I got to look change up. There goes Janica.
Uh-oh, here
Hello,
comes
guys.
Janica.
I've taken over Pinay's party, and because it's a little, I want to just lighten up the mood a little bit. I want to let the melanated people of the world get some get the energy running in there. Let's
Say
get
that.
your tickle spots going. I just want to know, melanated people, is it cool or uncool for your woman to be able to pass her natural gas on your ball sack while spooning in the bed at maybe 4 a.m. in the morning? So, it's really no time to like move over. You're drooling on her neck. She's
No.
drooling on the pillow. Your arm is stuck underneath her bottom. And she has this
This. Oh.
No. Oh, that sound wet.
No,
let
that's wet.
out. Like, is it okay
Gonna
for
go
her
get
to
some
let it out
towels.
right there while she's spooning with you?
Oh, no. That means
A big
Get a towel.
vibration upon your balls.
no. That means she was conscious when she did it. And
Yes.
now, ma'am, you have warmed up the covers, and it smells like the inside of an outhouse.
Yeah, that sounds like it was planned. That's criminal intent. All right, no.
Psychological warfare.
Yeah, no, that's not something that's happening. You might have to get out my house.
Oh yeah, you might have to
what the
look.
heck
This
is
might
that?
be the day that you go sleep on the
Yeah.
couch.
Because I mean, think
Oh
about
my
it.
God, I'm so glad that I asked this question. I didn't
mean-
know that this was going to be the answer, guys. So
'Cause-
I got to know, Love, chime in, please. Why can't
Well,
she let the natural gas pass?
First of
So you
all-
wouldn't let your natural gas pass anywhere near her.
First of all, that's what I'm saying. Think if I did that. Think put the shoe on the other foot. Put the shoe on the other foot. Just think if I was just laying there and just let a nice hot one out.
Sis,
all
look,
all
and
on your stomach and
Call it
everything.
And look, and
Then it roll
it come
up
out
to your
like
nose.
this. It come out like this.
Yeah, with that little at the end of it, you know what I'm saying?
That's
To
what
let them
I'm
know.
talking about, P-Love. I'm talking about
with the cheeks clapping and stuff.
one.
No, that's
I'm
not
talking
this.
about that one. That's the one I'm talking about. The
That's not cool.
one
I
that
don't-
just like hits your stomach and all of a sudden you just
That's
like
what I'm
lay
saying.
it out like right now.
See, just the sound,
Yeah,
the sound alone makes me mentally smell that.
Yeah, my stomach's hurting just even thinking about this.
Yeah, I think my stomach bubbled
Oh,
about twice since
That's a real
then.
stinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I don't care how beautiful you are and how big your booty is.
Yeah.
If your ass just seems to simmer out some stuff that I do not want to listen
Yes.
to,
Oh.
I
No.
can't be up under the covers
No.
and not say what just came out of your body.
Yes.
You have to hey, you need to go and you need to be detoxing or something.
Right,
You need to,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Sea moss, everybody?
yeah,
You
like
put that sea moss up
that
through
healthy
your
stuff.
something.
That's
Yeah,
the
you
big
need
thing. I've
need to
look,
cleanse.
that healthy stuff is that will cleanse you out. But guess what? You gonna cleanse in the living room.
I do differ.
Cleanse in the
I
bathroom.
think that
Cleanse
it's
the bathroom.
real love
Yes,
if
please.
you can. I think it's real love if you can pass gas under the blanket and your mate doesn't worry
Talk
about
your
it, and then
smoke.
they
Yes.
just like finagle
Spit
the
your
cover,
smoke.
get themselves even more comfy. Like I think you know you've got real love when you've got a girl that can like stand your natural gases and be like, babe, you ain't got to move, just right there.
Ooh.
Right there.
You know what? And
I
then-
can't stand my natural gas.
I was just about to say
I don't want to be
can't,
around my stuff.
I can't even stand
You know
myself.
what I'm saying? I ain't about to be around that. No. Shoot.
Hey, well, look, Miss Janica has hit a subject that is very, very,
Yes,
very
that
cure
was, yeah.
to
Yes,
the
I'm
heart.
back. I'm back. Hello, this is Panay. I'm back. I have to chime in on this subject. I agree with Janica. Real love will allow you to pass gas on your mate underneath the blanket,
smoke.
even if it is
Okay.
death warfare upon the nation of couples inside the bedroom. I think that, yeah, and again, Panay Black is me and Janica is me as well. I told you, like about 50 people living inside of me. So, yeah, Panay Black agrees with Janica.
Well, you know what? That
It's
is
real love.
like I said, that's a
Yeah.
subject matter for some of you couples, and y'all can go ahead and check us out on All That Smoke and go to the All That Smoke page on Instagram
Yes.
and answer that
All
question
That
for us.
Smoke.
Yes,
So look, that was a good one. That was
Right,
real
like
good.
and follow.
So
Sorry
look,
about that, Dina.
no, you good. So look, we're gonna check this out. Y'all already know we need a minute to go ahead and select our ears to some great music. So we're gonna listen to DJ Flavor 5.0. So go ahead and take it away with All That Smoke.
5.
Oh.
What the? Oh, shit! Nephew! Oh, boy, oh, shit! Nephew! Where you at? I'm gonna beat your ass with Tabasco sauce. I'm gonna kill. I swear, I'm gonna kill you. I said I get the grip. My sister told me you was nasty, but your ass, what the hell is going on? You drunk my shit up. Get your ass out the bathroom, nephew! What is wrong with you? You gonna kill yourself touching on yourself like that. Boy, you're using all the lotion for yourself and not your legs. Oh my God, I'm calling your mama. That's no way, God damn it, I can't. Ooh, I can't take this shit. I can't take it. My sister told me you was a freak bastard.
Hey, that was a quick moment with 5.0.
5.0.
Like I said, he be doing this thing, man. So, hey, Panay, what time is it?
It's about that time to have a chronic
Break.
break.
Dig that.
Materials.
Oof,
It's smoky in here.
Delicious.
Action. Action.
Nah, you a fool for this one.
Yes. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go. Nah, you a fool for this one.
hey.
Hold on.
Hey.
Break it down. No, come on.
Yeah, I see you. Look, there you go.
No, come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, come on, yeah.
That's what I said. Y'all come down here to All That Smoke, we get a crack.
Yeah.
Hey. All right, coming back. Welcome back again to All That Smoke. And what we want to do is talk to you about the future thing that's coming up in this world of ours right now. Because if you haven't heard about it or you don't already know who's in the Super Bowl, B-Love.
Well, let's go. It's the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for all the marbles. Super Bowl, and we got old man Brady. Been there. This
I don't want
is
to say
what,
that.
10th time? This is 10th time?
Why can't he just
My
go
live
home?
audience said the GOAT. My live audience over here in Jersey said the GOAT.
The goat. Why can't he go home? That's what he need to do. He need to go home. Go home to your man, Brady. Okay.
Listen. if
What?
you-
I said it. I don't care. I want all the smoke.
If you were still winning, listen, he's still getting it.
Yeah,
You know,
he's still getting it because he paid for it.
Well-
he went and said, hey, guess what? Antonio Brown, you come stay at my house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get
Right.
a Gronkowski.
He can spend the night.
He can spend the night. It's him, Giselle, and AB in the bed. They all sleeping in the bed together. It's like a big old sleepover at Brady's house.
Well, look here though. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good matchup because hey, Patrick Mahomes beat him last year.
Yeah.
Right? Now all he did was go to the NFC and just do it all over again and come right back to the Super Bowl, which is insane.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
it's totally insane,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I respect the game and where he played up to the level that he needed to play to get where he got at. I was just hoping there was another quarterback
I
to
know.
take him out.
I know, right?
Just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Drew Brees. I mean, this is not even my team. Drew Brees could have did it.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers could have did it.
Oh, my
Damn it,
gosh.
somebody could have took
Yeah,
Tom Brady out.
somebody else.
Somebody. Tom. Oh my God. Really? Hey, what's
Yeah.
going on,
What's
man?
going on, brother?
Like, they
Yeah.
love the subject matter when we're talking about Tom and his man. I think him and AB is dating. Him, AB, and Grunk all day.
Yeah.
I don't care. You know what? That combination is great. Well, like I keep running away from the KC factor because, like I said, KC has a great offensive front of people. They can pass it to almost anybody. I just hope the defense. I hope the defense just keeps up with Tom and stops Tom. That was the whole thing about Tom getting to where he's at. No defense could stop him.
Here's the issue though. I mean, can they keep scoring with Kansas City? Because Kansas City gonna keep scoring.
Right.
That's what they do. All right. That's what they do. They run off points in bunches. What? Touchdown. What? We got the ball back. Touchdown. What? We got the ball back. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's go. And then by the time the halftime comes, shoot, they down by 30 all of a sudden.
Now, come on now. Now, you used to be, or you still are, in my considered quarterback's wife. So, what are you thinking about this? The quarterback.
Yeah, right.
To me, like I said, speak to
Oh,
me.
you were listening, Dino.
I
This is
always
what
listen.
I was-
All that smoke.
I was
You know what I'm
called
saying?
the quarterback franchise wife for a reason. So how about I just let my guest from a non-disclosed location speak upon that. I'll have my male commentary speak upon that because actually the quarterback himself could speak.
Well,
about
then
that.
hey, go ahead. Tell them, take a moment to speak to All That Smoke on this segment real quick. We go ahead. We got a few more minutes. We want to still speak on the subject matter. So give us a few minutes of your insight, sir.
Okay, so the quarterback is speaking. Everybody pay attention to these audibles.
What are you saying about how I feel about Tom Brady?
Man, just speak your smoke.
speak your
Look,
smoke.
speak your smoke on the
What you
Super
gonna do, man?
Bowl.
Come on.
You got your moment.
Greatest to ever do.
Oh, we got one of those. Oh, look,
He did
speak
play
your
for
smoke.
Michigan. I mean,
Look.
I'm a quarterback, man. You
My
can't
school.
deny that, man.
Speak
Just
your
like
smoke.
you went for Jordan, you can't do it. You try to come for LeBron, as much as you hate him, you can't do it. The man win. The man win wherever he go, no matter what. That's what it's about, being a leader. That's what the greatest is. That's why we call him the GOAT.
You know what,
I
sir?
love that word, the goat.
I've started less hating Tom Brady because I realized, good grief, it's got to be hard to do this every, and then to not take New England this year. Say, hey, Tampa Bay, y'all want to go to the Super Bowl? Come on, let's go, and do it. That's exactly what he did.
Now, hold up. Now, on that same level, though, now you gotta remember, I'll give Tom his respect when he first came into the game because he set down Drew Bledsoe, and then from there he did the pinnacle thing of taking the Rams away from the Super Bowl. But in the past Super Bowls and everything that I've seen, like, hey, real stuff. He built Tampa Bay to get him back where he wanted because he did not want to go and retire without another ring. So I give it to him by all means. But I still don't like him. And I still think he sleeps with a man.
Hey, man.
I mean, sounds bad.
If you're looking for the ultimate leader, right? What you want your leader to do? The man spent half his career in the championship game.
I know. Good grief.
Yeah.
And
Half his
disclosure.
career in the championship. 20 years. 10 of the 20 years he's been in the championship. How many
Yes.
people can do that on any level or any sport that's competitive?
Full disclosure.
Uh-huh.
On All That Smoke, we do understand that everybody's preference is their preference.
Exactly. You just spit your
we
smoke.
know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
spit
of
your
course.
smoke,
That's what we
though.
do, of course. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know,
realness.
everybody,
realness.
you know.
But at the end of the
opinion.
day, we want to see the best team win. And I'm hoping it ain't Tom. But at the same time, he's not the team. Tampa Bay's the team. So make sure y'all paying attention to the Super Bowl this year. I think Tampa Bay against KC is going to be an ultimate battle. It should
With
be
that
great.
being said, who you got?
Who I got?
Just say.
I'm definitely going for KC. And I don't even like him.
Right?
But my dudes with him, I'm with him. KC for the win. I say KC by 7.
I say KC by 14 because
KC by 14?
It's the offensive attack.
Right.
I don't think Tom. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying, they got offensive weapons on Tampa Bay, but not what they got on Kansas City.
Man, they defense
Not what
last
they got
time
on
though.
KC.
They defense last time was gonna be the big F. KC
Yeah.
can't keep up with their defense. But nah, hey, what's your call? What's your call?
Man, it's gonna be a tight game. It's definitely gonna be a tight game because not for nothing, this kid Mahomes, he's the next one up.
Say that.
Yes,
say that.
yes.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
That's definitely gonna be a close game. You know, I like Mahomes a lot. I watched him out.
So give us your pick with a number.
But though, at the end of the day, man,
He said give us your pick with a number.
Tom Brady, TB12, ultimate leader for the ultimate team sport. I got him by 3.
Woo, that's a good. Hey man, I
Ooh.
like you.
Hey, that's what he do though.
That's what he do.
That's
though.
what
That's what he do.
That's
He
exactly
go-
what he do. Win by field goal. Get him down there for a field goal.
He go get him down there and be like, bring out Das Boot.
Yeah, let's go.
And that's gonna be the
Man.
win right there. He gonna be like, all right, you know where the kicker at?
Yeah.
Das Boot 3, 6, 9, 12.
So that big boy out. Hey, that's what he do though every time. Shoot,
Hey, real
he's been
stuff.
doing that for a minute.
So now, hey, B-Love, where we at?
You know what? I think it's time
What?
for a motherfucking
Chronic break. Break it down, roll it up, do it again, cause you already know chronic break again.
Let's go. And we're back.
Now, we're back again. Welcome back to All That Smoke. Like we said, we want all that smoke. And before we go ahead and we end our segment here, we always like to end on what we like to call a high note. So with that high note being, the high note could be anything from you talking about what we do and how we smoke, or a haiku to better you. That's what I like to say, a haiku to better you type thing. So, B-Love, what you got?
Well, today, I just want to say, keep going. Keep going, y'all. All right. I know there's a lot of problems out there with the COVID, the 19, COVID 21s, and because, we get a new strain.
New strain every day.
Hey, shit, we got different flavors of COVID coming out.
And you still ain't poking me with no needle.
And that's what I'm saying, so, hey, just keep going, y'all, okay? We can do this. We can make it through this, all right?
Keep it
going.
Stay
together, y'all, okay?
Keep it going, stay together.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that mind straight, all right?
Nine. What you got, Nine?
I got, first and foremost, man, rest in peace, Cicely Tyson. We love you. We'll always love you, forever and always. Thank you for allowing me, B-Love, Dino, and every other content creator out there on this platform for allowing us the voice, for fighting for us and giving us the opportunity to be able to say, we can do this, because you did it way back then, and you left us now, but we know you're here in spirit. And rest in peace. And
bless her.
That's beautiful.
Let's her and her family as well.
Be black. Be proud.
Be proud.
Say that shit real motherfucking loud.
Say that. All right, now, me on that high note, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know. Don't start it and not finish it. You start it, you finish it. You finish it, you love it. You love it, you like it, we love it. Get up in here. Like I said, it's all that smoke. It's all that smoke. You check us out, Wave One Media.
Wave One.
We got Instagram up. It's All That Smoke. Check out all my host Instagram pages. Come talk to us. And like I said, we catch y'all in the next segment of All That Smoke.
B_LUV_ITL. Let's go.
Still smoking. Hey, still smoking. Hey.
My name is Deron Elliott. I'm 26, and I'm the owner and operator of JD General Contracting, LLC. I'm a general contractor, I'm a subcontractor, and I'm also fluent in architecture. In addition, the company has invested into real estate properties, and things are actually going great. I see nothing but great things happening in the near future, and again, I'm the owner of a melanated business.
What made you choose this field?
I chose this field because I'm a hard worker. I knew it was hard work, and I like challenges, and I knew that building houses would be a challenge. So I feel like it was perfect for me.
Awesome. With the safety changes and everything dealing with COVID-19, how has it affected your business?
It really hasn't affected my business because Menards is always open, Lowe's is always open, construction is needed a lot in the world, and I mean, I'm part of that, so it really didn't affect it at all. But I'm into the safety, wearing the mask when we go into people's houses, and just making sure we're careful and wearing gloves and things like that. But I also kind of backed up from working on a lot of people's houses. I'd rather just kind of work on the company's houses because it's a lot safer.
Awesome. Me and you spoke earlier about having the skills to actually do this job and having the skills to obtain and actually focus on the job that you do.
Could you elaborate on that some more on what you mean by the skills?
Well, a lot of people ask me, Duran, can I get a job? I want a job. And you have to have skills to come work for a construction company. You know, it's not just go in and, even if it's demolition, that people think that's just easy. But demolition definitely has a skill to it. And it has a lot of like combinations on how to stack dumpsters and how to get the trash outside the house neatly and get it onto the dumpster neatly, and how to save on the dumpster so you don't have to order 2 or 3 40-yard dumpsters. So just having skills is required when you're trying to work with my company, you know, and not just those skills on working in the field, communication skills, you know, comprehension skills. Some people want to come to work, but they don't want to listen. You gotta know how to listen and just kind of follow directions, man, and you'll be okay. One thing, Lee, you can go from demolition to framing to putting in the window. I mean, it can go a long way as long as you just, you know, and just hit it hard. Pay attention.
Spoken good, spoken well. The next question would be, what's one of the best tools to use on the job? Now, knowing that your job pertains to a lot of tools, this is one of the questions that I wanted to ask you, because every contractor or every person who does work in the field that you're in has their certain tools that they use. So I'll ask again, what's one of the best tools to use on the job?
A tape measure.
Why is that, sir?
You cannot build nothing without a tape measure, man. We have to have everything square, everything precise, every inch, every 16th counts. It's all, when you build a house, it's all about it being a square, not just a house, a building, a barn, anything. You want it to be square, because if not, you're finishing. When it's time to finish, good luck. It just makes the job harder. I mean, and what's a man without his tape measure?
Say that. I love it. I love the enthusiasm. All right, how about this? This is my next question to you, sir. The difference between then and now.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go ahead and elaborate on how your business, when you first began it then, and how it's pertaining to where you're at right now in the present.
When I first started my business, man, I had an Impala, 2005 Impala. I had a 30-foot ladder hanging out the back and a bucket of tools. And yeah, I got laughed at. And I had really no workers. I had one guy who was working with me, but he had some personal issues going on. So coming from that to now, it's 3.5 years later. I have plenty of subcontractors. The company is, we own property. I have hell of support, my mother, my uncle, and people just coming together to help me. And now it's shooting to the roof. And it all happened with me just sticking with it and not giving up. You know, even if I didn't know a job, I still tackled it, jumped in the water. The best thing I can do is, even though it takes me a long time, is fix it. Figure out how to fix it. So coming from then to now, it's amazing. It's definitely amazing, man. It came a long way. Got an office, got properties, got people who's willing to work. Banks is messing with me now, and the credit's looking good. Got better tools, got trucks and trailers, and just came up, and it feels good. It feels good.
It should, man. It's let the sunlight shine on the king, man. Real stuff.
Right on, brother.
So, let me go ahead and ask you this last and final question here, and and really put you in the frame of mind of what the future holds. So, the whole question I want to ask is 2021. Mm-hmm. What do we expect out of JD Contracting? Did I say that correctly?
JD General Contracting.
What can we expect out of JD General Contracting in 2021?
2021 should be it. It should be to where, like, because we're about to sell one of our first major properties, and it's not about like when you sell a property for 200 or 150,000. It's not go off and jack the money and buy a chinchilla or whatever nice car. It's about investing that money back into the business. So now that we have more currency to invest back into the business, that just makes the business more powerful, more properties, more skilled people that we can pay for. Just it's man, just having the currency to put back in the business, man. I'm thinking 2021 should be great. It should be a good blast off.
All right. So again, sir, the question I ask is, with everything that you have going on with your business, how are you furthering your knowledge and keeping up to date?
Well, for one, it's always about, getting out there into the field. Getting out there, jumping in the water, and just going for it. Again, like I said. But before we go for it, you probably want to do some homework on whatever job you got coming your way. That way, when you get there or you come up against that challenge, you're at least halfway prepared or prepared fully. So there's some things that I read when I come home from work. I got a few books like this one right here, Framing Floors and Ceilings and Walls. This is a good book to read. It's a carpentry book. I got this one from my uncle. This is a good book. He read this one. I read it. It's more commercial. Understand the business, not just it ain't just about contracting all the time. Any business, a t-shirt business, a hat business, a hot dog business. Just understanding business is very important. You get what I'm saying? This is one of my favorites right here. Blueprint reading. So this is definitely a good book, and again, there's a kind of an architect scheme that I'm building right now. This is a good one, and this book helped me learn how to build these drawings and do stuff like this. This is just halfway done, so it's pretty good. Yeah, just like learning how to use your tools, and all this comes from these books and just jumping out there. You know what I'm saying? Studying these. These are some blueprints that came with the book right here. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to read these is very important. So, instead of, I substitute my time. Instead of partying, I come home and read and educate myself and get prepared for the next day. And make sure that everything is straight. Make sure that we got everything planned. And that's how I'm managing to run the business and keep going.
That's truly inspiring, sir. And to know that you're always keeping on top of your business is one thing that everybody needs to do.
Definitely, indeed.
Good, man. I really do appreciate you giving us this time, man. This is a great thing, and All That Smoke, we really do support you as being a melanated business owner, and we look forward to seeing you back on the podcast again. And again, like we said, everybody, this is All That Smoke, and I'd like y'all to go ahead and
I'm the owner of a melanated business.